我々の街を荒らし回るレーサーたちは取り組みを無視しています。今夜レイクシュア警察は厳戒態勢に入ります。彼らが何を企んでいるにせよしっかりと対処します。
彼女はどうして我々なんて言うんだ？自分じゃ何もしてないように見えるがな。なあ、スティーブンソンがクラウンビクトリアで警戒線を突破するのを想像できるか？はっ。大して匿名じゃない匿名の電話がかかってきた。
当ててやる。また盗まれた車が魔法のように出てきたんだな。
クイズを出してるんじゃない。仕事を受けてくれるのか？
場所を教えてくれ。すぐに配達してやるよ。
気をつけろよ。アレックは自分の車がなくなってイライラしてるに違いない。
俺たちの気持ちが分かった。
全ユニットへ。今日は追加部隊が加わり諸君を支援する。今夜奴らはでかいことを企んでるぞ。気を引き締めていけ。
いよいよグランドだな。
あの車に乗って逃げてないよな。
逃げるわけないだろ。笑えてくるな。1週間前グランドは仲間のために決着をつけて私がナンバーワンであることをアレックに証明するための場所だったのに、今は何のメリットもない。
ジャスミン、お前は生き残ったんだ。間違った決断をしたけど、それは誰にだってある。俺もガレージにできたオポッサムの巣をずっとほっといたし。
は？
なんでもない。いいか、あの夜の出来事はもう昔の話だ。自分を見失うなよ。
そんな簡単じゃない。
ジャスミン、お前これが終わったら自分には行く場所がないって言ったよな。でもそれは違うぞ。
スタートラインで会おう。
話だ。
前回と同じだよ。車は新品のようで調整されてて完璧な状態だ。まるでガレージから一度も出されたことないみたいにな。
あいつなんでこんなことやってるんだ。
ジャスミンの考えが分かるんなら、あの事件の夜電話一本で全て解決できただろ。
ああ、そうだな。好きにさせておくか。ガレージで会おう。ああ、最後の1台を取り戻す時間はあるか。例の匿名のやつから連絡があったんだ。
ああ、やるよ。どんなの？
アストンマーティン・バルカンだ。
マジかよ。またあの車に会えるなんて思わなかった。個人コレクターの手に渡ったと思ってたよ。
俺もだ。場所を送った。終わったら連絡する。
容疑者の姿を捉えた。司令局、被疑者は止まらない。被疑者は三菱を猛スピードで運転中。全車両へ。セバスキーリードートで容疑者の目撃情報があった。司令局、こちらパトロール。我々も被疑者を追う。被疑者を見失った。セバスキーリゾートでレーサーが消えた。ドライバーを見失った。引き上げるぞ。
おい、どうだった？
アストンマティンも届けた。これで最後か？
ああ、彼女がこんなことをするなんて思わなかった。本当に感謝してるよ。
わかるよ。全ての埋め合わせにはならないけど。
許しやすくはなるな。それじゃあ始めた仕事を片付けよう。
そうだな。
俺はお前を誇りに思う。
じゃあガレージでな。
ああ、そうだな。
司令局、奴が接触してくる。
自分で言うのもなんだが、俺たちの車は最高だ。勝てる可能性はある。車を取り戻せなくても、お前は特別なものを自分の手で作り上げた。お前は俺の誇りだ。
どうするの？投票をボイコットして視聴者を襲撃して市長を問いただす？
ねえ、いるの？夕飯にミートローフを作ったわよ。
始めよう。スティーブンソン市長はこれまでの全てについて答えて、
ちょっと聞こえてる？そこで何やってるの？
まあまあ私の部屋に入ってこないで。
母親に向かってそんな口聞かないの。今から部屋に入って。
どっか行ってよ。まさにそのことを話してるの。こんな抑圧はやめるべきよ。
何？誰と話してるの？待って、ポッドキャストを配信してるのね。
市長の警察国家を倒そう。
アリーア・ミシェル・スティーブンソン、私への中傷を電波に載せるのはやめなさい。
フルネームで呼んだってやめないから。まあまあこれはインターネット。ほんと時代遅れだね。
いいから今すぐ電源を切りなさい。
絶対に落とさない。配信を続けるしみんなに聞かせる。とにかく出てって。基本的人権を行使するわ。何もできないでしょ今は。
だったら憲法修正第1条を行使してインターネットを切るわ。
マジか。ライデルがビーガン祭りにブリスケットを出した時より気まずくなりそうだ。
から離脱する。
安心したよ。取られるのは俺の金だがな。
Turn back, I'm right behind you. Watch out, here I come.
そのようだ。
お前に話したかわからないが、あれが命なんだよ。そう、あれのことだ。なんだったかな、あれだよ。くそ、いつも忘れる。
ライデル、言いたいことはわかる。でも心配しないでくれ。ベビーパウダーもちゃんと使ってる。
応援してるぞ。
ありがとう、ライデル。
ああ、スピードだ。スピードが命。
わかるやつにはわかるよな。そうだろう
よ。アレックは私を外したみたい。あんなに変だった？
ああ、もちろん。
感じるか？高鳴りを感じるか？
大金かけて止めに来るぞ。
感じるぞ。サメを覚ませ。
成功したらどうする？
さあね、クルーを集めて世界を救って、家に帰ってビールを開けて家族を語ってバーベキューして、変わり映えしないことを何度も繰り返す。霊気商での流儀を教えるよ。
一応言っとく。悪かったと思ってるよ。やり直す時間が2年もあったのに何もやらなかった。
ああ、でもな、あの車はもらう。涙ぐらいで許すと思うなよ。
涙だって？ベラベラ喋ってる暇があったらレースの心配してな。
ほら、静かに静かに静かに。さあ、いよいよだ。携帯でスタートラインを確認しな。マジな話、サツは今回のこと掴んでて巡回する気だ。だからってやめないよな。よーし、お待ちかねのレイクショーグランドの時間だ。
だっさ。
要するにどっちかが勝てばいい。
させてくれればいいのに。
司令局、容疑者を追跡中。このバカは
あれで走って勝てると思う？
心配か？
かもね、あんたの安全が。
すぐ後ろにいるわよ。
あれで大丈夫？
お前のチューンじゃないからな。
早く終わらせてビールでも飲もう。俺たちも追跡に加わる。
早いわね。それは認める。
まだレースの世界にいるとはね。とっくに燃え尽きてると思ったよ。
そういう話なら今はめちゃくちゃ燃えてるよ。
見失いはしないぞ。
俺のチャンスについて言うことはないのか？
悪いけど今忙しい。また今度にして。
まだ終わってないわ。
司令局、こちらパトロール。我々もこのレーサーを追う。
やられた。行動不能。
簡単に金を諦める気はない。
パトロール、我々も被疑者を追う。被疑者が突っ込んできやがった。
この車に近づくことはできないだろうな。
あら、うまいわね。
このバカどもを振り切ってやろう。
レーサーを追跡中だ。
パトロール、容疑者を追跡する。
懲りないやつだ。第1ラウンド通過か。意外とやるね。
なんだよ、事故を期待してたのか？
事故らなくても私が勝つさ。
こちらパトロール。奴の逮捕へ向かう。
いいぞ、これがレースってもんだ。
インターセプター到着。容疑者の追跡に加わる。
お望みなら手加減してやるよ。
何をするんだ？
バックで走ってやる。
やってみろ。タイム縮まるかもな。
お先に。インターセプター到着。サポートする。
プレッシャーを感じてるか？
ね
今度はなんだ、ジャスミン。
まだ諦めてないのかと思って。
目を閉じて走ってるのか？だったら説明がつくな。車を取られるのが心配か？
集中しないと事故って泣く羽目になるぞ。
集中してる。車を取り戻すことにな。
もっとやれるだろ。まあ私の買いかぶりかもしれないけど。
AWD 到着。すぐに型をつける。
こちら AWD。 どこでもサポート可能だ。
本腰を入れてきてるぞ。
容疑者を追跡中。いいぞ、
やっと張り合いが出てきた。
インターセプター到着。事態を収集する。
どうしたジャスミン、連絡なかったけど。
レースに集中してたんだ。あんたもそうすれば。
そうしてるよ。そして車の奪還に一歩近づいた。そうだろ。
今日くらいは冗談を封印して過ごしなよ。
もしかして私に敵意を向けてる？私の金を奪いたいならもっと頑張らないとな。
こちらパトロール、肩をつけるぞ。全ユニット。
あんたが塗装を選んだの？
ああ、なんで？
やりたい仕事って服装でわかるだろ。あんたピーロンになりたかったのか。
ジャスミン、俺が拾う前に詳細を教えてくれ。失敗は嫌いなんだ。
本気で勝てると思ってるの？
ああ、思ってるわけじゃない。
だね、あんたはそういうやつだ。
アンダーカバーは撤退する。
司令局、エビーが合流した。
司令局、ターゲットを発見。追跡する。バカ。
恐れ入るよ。よくここまで来たな。
あれ、俺のテクにお手上げか？
そのテクってやつを見たかどうかで言えば見せつけられたな。
ずっとその調子ではいられないだろ。あんたのことはよく分かってる。
金はもらうよ。
警察を振り切るぞ。
容疑者を追う。司令局、到着した。早く終わらせよう。
本当にこの車が欲しいのか？
ラストだ。この緊張耐えられるか？
俺は2年間耐えてきた。
我慢するのは体に悪いぞ。
気をつけろ、すぐ後ろにいる。
最後の運転を楽しめよ、ジャスミン。すぐにお別れだ。
ああ、世紀の一戦になる。間違いない。
アンダーカバー、追跡中だ。市民に被害が出る前に奴を止めろ。
そうだ、俺輝いて見えるか？
あと少しで今までの借りは全部ここで返す。
はいはい、それは私のセリフだけどね。
口だけは達者だな。
司令室、こちらはインターセプター。我々も容疑者を追う。
ラストストレート、もうすぐゴールが見える。
それ本当にゴールか？
俺にはわかる。もうすぐ勝つからな。
かなり派手に当てられた。
俺たちも合流する。
ジャスミン、
おい、すごかったぞあんた。
やったな。
みんなエコひいきが好きだな。
そうか。でアレックは？
破産したよ、お前のおかげで。
大変だな。なんで喜んでるんだ？
あれ、私がアレックの仲間だと思ってた？何度言えばわかるのスピーディー。一点買いはしちゃダメって言ったでしょ。私は勝てば勝ち、でも負けても勝ってるんだよ。勉強になった？信頼なんてない。
いいや、違うよ。
ねえ、乗ってもいい？
おい、報酬だ。いや、気をつけろ。前に乗った時よりパワーアップしてる。
パワーアップ？きっとライデルも改造を知りたがるな。
本当？
車をガレージまで運んでくれる人がいるな。遅れるなよ。ジャスミン、この車キャロライナ・リーパーより強烈だぞ。
だろ？
これに乗れてたら色々できたな。
しょっぱなからクラッシュとか？
さっき見たこと忘れたか？
何度かパニックになってただろ。
でも負けたのは一人だ。
返しがきついな。
飛ばしすぎ。
もうちょい手加減してくれ。
2年も待ったんだぞ。手加減なんてありえない。
スイッチが入ったか。警告はしたよ。
ずっと手を加えてきたんだな。
昼夜惜しまずな。
わかるよ。こいつでもグランドで勝てなかったなんて信じられないな。
その話はもうやめて。
そうはいくか。
この街には思い出が詰まってる。
もう俺たちの街だ。見せつけてやった。レースでレイクショアの伝説になったんだ。
まだやるべきことはある。トップでいるのは難しい。みんなが引きずり下ろそうとしてくるんだ。本当だよ。
この車があれば楽勝だ。ライデルが見たら喜ぶだろうな。
ねえ、私も行って平気？
大丈夫だろ。
頑固だし。
鏡見ろよ。
私は違う。
マジで言ってんのか？ D リングでジャンボチリサンドの全部乗せを頼んだ時のこと覚えてる？
それが
ライデルは
おい、食い切れないだろう。
だから
それで口に思いっきり詰め込んで。
ライデルの全身にぶちまけた。
でライデルは
サラダを頼むならくっつかないやつにしろ。会いたいな。
ライデルもそう思ってるよ。
どうだか。
間違ったことを認めるんだ。
間違いといえば
なんだ？
みんなこのドラマが大好きさんはい
い雰囲気をぶち壊したいのか？
何、私だけ責めるの？
あいつなしじゃグランドは勝てなかったしな。
つまり私の代わりってわけ？
テスはジャスミンの代わりじゃない。そもそもテスはスパナとトルクレンチの違いも知らなかった。
あいつらしいな。
さつまいもとヤムイモの違いは知ってたよ。
違いがあるの？彼女の策略には気づかなかったのか？
疑ってたけどお前に勝つことしか考えてなかった。
負けたのは仕方ない。でも賭け勝負が好きなやつは自分勝手なんだよ。
かもな。でも誰だってやり直すチャンスをもらう権利はある。自分を変えるチャンスを。
ああ、はいはい皮肉ね。ガレージを見るのが楽しみだな。ライデルがレンチーが見つからなくて言ってたこと思い出してた。
先週はレンチーに話しかけてたよ。
なんて言ったの？
どうしていつもすぐ見つかるんだ？置いた場所から動いてないなって。いたずらでお前が隠したって言ってた。
ちょっと気が変わったかも。
ジャスミン、また俺の車で逃げるなよ。
約束はできないね。最初の頃覚えてる？
なあ、もちろん。
失うものがない機械マニアたち。
全て物にするって思ってた。
そう思ってたのはあんただけ。私は現実を見てた。
かもな。でもあのジャンプをさせたのはお前だぞ。
始まる前に終わってたかも。でもあのスリルは捨てられないよな。
そのために生きてる。あれが命なんだ。
やめてくれ。でもそうだな、全部始まったばかりだ。
言えてる。それにガレージにはまだ足りないものがある。
え？
ジャスミンの技術。連れ戻した。
いい音がする。それにいい匂い。ライデル。
コンプレッサーがひどい。自分で直そうとしたんだな。言ったろ。今から全部やり直しだ。
聞くべきだった。
めんどくせえな。で、ハイツの方は？
大したことない。ターボ外したの？
いつからマニュアルに従うようになった？
ま、いつからでもいいだろ。
そうだな。
見てろよ、レイクショー。
Street racing started in the street, right? So it's street. Hip hop is street. When you think about urban wear, which is skateboarding brands, which is called streetwear, it's all from the hood. And it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a urban metropolitan or like hood. It's just for racing, for hip hop. Oh, as far as the correlation in hip hop, street racing, the big rims and shit like that. Spinners were made to try to cool down exhaust and all of that shit. We took it to hip hop in the early 2000s. All the ballers had spinners on their trucks and all of that shit, 24-inch rims. Even decking your car out. The car culture is really like essentially a street and hip hop culture. Struggle, that's what everyone comes from. So hip hop started from struggle. It was people who would take their parents' records, right? And they knew that in the beginning of this record, it's 10 seconds that the drum is just looping. What they'll do is put that on the Serato turntable, and then they'll loop that 10 seconds, and that's your beat. Then they'll take another record, put it on the other side of the turntable, and that gives you your percussions and your hi-hats. And then they just take a microphone and rap. Hip-hop was, the foundation is built off sampling initially, like essentially. And that's the whole, that's what we do. So I think everything that goes into it, I think the struggle speaks out the best. And we all know that. It's the struggle. Everybody who wasn't like born with a silver spoon in their mouth, even those born with a silver spoon in their mouth, they always feel a need to show that they're worthy, that they need to show their parents, man, I'm not just no hedge fund baby. Like, I got this. I know rich billionaire, born billionaire who own multi-million-dollar businesses by themselves, and it's not no Trump thing where the dad gave him only a $10 million loan. Like, what the you know what I'm saying? It's like people who do it themselves. And I think that even if you have a silver spoon, just keep going, because if you stop, bro, you can't afford to stop. No one can afford to stop, because if you stop, it's over, and that's the truth. And for lack of better words, in the most simplest terms, if you stop, it's over. We all share the same thing, which is struggle. And for anybody struggling, I just want some words of encouragement. ASAP, meaning always strive and prosper. It's not what you think. It's not as soon as possible. But we took a positive riff on and put a spin on something that meant quickly. But for us, it's everything but fast. It actually has more of a positive perspective. And it was some form of encouragement that promoted prosperity and ambition amongst the young brothers. There's a lot of people where I come from who have a lot of capabilities and different backgrounds, but we never really exercise those tools or anything like that because we so stuck in our situations or trying to live up to a facade that was, put in front of us that we got to live up to and other people's expectations. I think always strive to prosper is just creating your own path for your own destiny, but not going rogue and not giving up. It's always about the encouragement. I think the message for striving is easy. It's because it's so easy to give up. It's so easy to give up. You could give up, you could start doing, you could give up and you could just stay at home or, give up all aspirations. You could give up on life. You could give up on your friends, yourself, your family. I think prosperity is just what we all want in the long end and what we hope for. And that's what we work towards. Because I think this phrase and this crew is supposed to show you that if you strive, you shall prosper. Everybody has some type of support. So, I don't think that it's wise to try to take on everything as an individual by yourself. But You don't necessarily need a crew. It just worked out for me. We formed this brotherhood and this brothership because we don't have that where we from. You know, every time there's always an organization of guys from the urban community getting together, we labeled as a gang or some type of terrorist party or something like that. You know, we just wanted to do something positive. We're not saints, but at the same time, we're not cold-blooded sinners, and it's really all about just getting your dreams out there, man. And I think that I'm an advocate for that. You know, I advocate for that. I think I'm a catalyst for change. I think I'm a catalyst for, you know, striving and prospering and doing it how you want to do it your way, because everything about me is unorthodox, man. My style, the way I talk and everything, but it works. And I just want to encourage people to be them, whatever that may mean. And whatever your goal is set to be, to try to accomplish that. That's the purpose of it. And I think that's the pursuit of happiness in life. People don't get to know that I'm human just like them. I go through struggles just like them. I go through frustrations and everything. As far as my accolades and accomplishments go, it wasn't easy, you know, and like I said, I'm just as normal as everyone else when it comes to that matter. People just assume once you're on superstardom that you kind of don't bleed or, you know, or shit or sleep or anything. But for me, it's more so just making it, just showing people that we're all relatable in the same sense, that we all are the same in the same sense, because I deal with everyday struggles just like anybody else. Most of the time, a common person only correlates struggle to economic problems or, you know, financial problems, but everybody has problems regardless of if it's economical or not. So what would you do if you had the mindset that you have now and the knowledge that you've gained throughout the years, and you could kind of like teleport back to your old self back in, you know, 2007 and whatnot? I wouldn't change anything. I think that those struggles is what got me here in the first place, right? And I don't think that my destiny was written in another way. So I kind of feel like the purpose of everything happening is meant to happen in that sense. As far as the keys to the game, and what I will say is that every game, every category, every margin changes. Everything. Some things change back to its original state, and some things change in hybrid to a whole nother state. Or, you know, the evolution keeps going with everything. Some things are in style in the 60s and it comes back in style in the early 2000s, and so, you know, so on and so forth. The game always changes. I think the best thing to do is just try to adapt with that, but still being yourself, you know, because there comes a time and place where I don't think a lot of people, you know, they forgot what it is to be an entertainer for the most part. Nowadays, being an entertainer is more so being a clout chaser, or being somebody, for, you know, lack of better words, somebody that's always in the public eye for no good reasons, for all the wrong things, you know, for all the wrong reasons. And staying true to it. For instance, I'll give you an example of what I mean by that, because that was a vague statement. Nowadays, TikTok is what every artist has to appeal to. Rapper, singer, pop artist. You have to go viral on TikTok. There's artists that don't even have a platform on TikTok, and they're big, you know, such as myself. I'm barely on it. I check it out to, you know, for entertainment purposes like everyone else, but I don't really utilize it for my career as I should be. Now, I'm not opposed to it, but people's music is changing nowadays, and it's more appealing to the algorithm of TikTok. So will it grasp your attention in the first 15 seconds, or would you swipe past it? Will it do this? Will it? All of those factors don't even matter to me, especially when I'm making music, because I know the name of the game is to stay with the time and flow and new swagger and pace of things, because there's always a radical change in whatever you do in any industry. But I'm gonna stay true to myself, because once all of the 6ix9ine and the clout chasing stuff is all said and done, and, you know, those guys can't do shows and this and that and this and that, this the legacy artists who are there, who knows the difference between changing time and adaptation. And that's the point I'm trying to make. For me, morally, I just want my son to be open-minded, creatively, everything, you know, personally. I just want him to be open-minded. Nobody wants a bad seed, right? So we all pray for the same thing. I just want to have a normal child that expresses himself through his art, or, artistically, and something like his dad in that matter. I want him to be free, man. Like, I don't want him to discriminate against people, prejudice, none of that shit, none of that bullshit, man. My stage name isn't my real name, which is named after the God MC Rakim himself. I felt like that was like if I was a basketball player, I got named Michael Jordan. That's like somebody in this day and age being named Jay-Z or Kanye, that's what that's equivalent to. I felt those shoes were so big to fulfill. I felt like I needed to earn my right to even call myself that. Just me personally, internally, I felt that way, and I got his okay, and my nickname I got from Mos Def, Pretty Flacco. His is Pretty Flacco Bay. That's why yeah. So I get all my names from like rappers and stuff, and as long as I get the green light, I run with it, and I just try to make them proud within my legacy and lineage. Like, I just want to do the right thing and knock down doors that they never did and accomplish things that they never thought that they could do. Because whoever comes after me got to do it bigger and better, and that's all I want to do is just make sure that we line it up for long legacy in this genre, man. We still strong, going on 40 years, man. We still here. I want to make everybody proud, That's just me. I'm eager to do that. I want to make everyone proud, honestly, and even you guys, just being able to say, I worked with that guy. You know what? I respect his shit. I like his shit. I'm proud of that kid. Like, I with him. That's what I want. That's what I'm in it for. That's what I do it for. You know what I'm saying? And that's never going to change. I'm never going to be too egotistical to say, oh, I'm richer than the rappers I was named after, and I did this and that, and I don't give a that's just whatever. That's just not my motto. That's not my thing. That's not my swag. So for me, I just want to make everybody proud because I'm a student and I'm always learning. And, the gratitude from certain people and individuals and validation is what counts, I grew up in a household of 4 siblings, but in general, there's 14 of us. And yeah, man, it's a lot of us, a lot of responsibilities. I'm the oldest. Yeah, I'm the oldest from my pop's side. So my pops passed away, and here I am with my brothers, and I'm like a dad figure in that sense. So that's why I was like, I kind of been a dad for a while now, technically, It taught me I was just a weird man. I was like different from all of them. I was a strange one, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like the weird shit, like music that people wouldn't even suspect me to like. Like, what kids like Bob Dylan and Buddy Holly and these motherfuckers and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, listening to Bob Marley and Buju Banton, and I don't know. I'm just, do you, because where we from, it's supposed to just be, yo, I only listen to you know what I'm saying? I only listen to hoodie rap. That's it. I'm a killer. You know what I'm saying? That's the attitude. But now it's just like, if you're not on that, you advocate for and all that. If not, it's just, it's braggadocious shit. Not to say that I don't have that in my rhymes. That's just the culture we come from. But I think that there's more to me than just like that layer of just braggadocious, lackluster shit, that everybody's doing. And the layers go way deeper than that, And I want you to invent your own style, right? On top of that, your rapping capabilities have to be God level. And when I say that, I mean you got to be able to go on your index and pick different flows, different cadences, and also, I think what makes you a really, really, really dope MC today is when so many people from different backgrounds with you and can relate to you or listen to you, and it's just like so many people speak to one demographic or target one demographic, but when you have that wide range of just different people and different backgrounds that come together and can agree upon like the body of work or just that artist in general, I think that's what makes you like God MC and somebody who doesn't do the whole bells and whistles cheat code clout thing. Like, that's just it. I was on my way over here and I was talking to my boy and we were just talking about how the kids are now like saying like, Future had a way better album than Kendrick Lamar and nobody wanted to listen to Kendrick. And I was flabbergasted. Like, what the you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure out what day and age am I living in that people's, like, granted, you could like Future over Kendrick, but where do you get off saying Kendrick is ass and his music is mid? Inspiration. That's what makes a dope MC. Look, if you can inspire motherfuckers and shit like that, yes. So individuality, rapping capability, a sign of development and being mature, and last but not least, inspiration, man. If you can inspire, you know what I mean, people from different backgrounds and all that shit and reach on those people, that's what I feel like is like technically God MCs. You know, life throws you lemons. I make Sprite remix while everybody's drinking lemonade and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just like to make the best of each situation. You can't stop, man. Life is gonna throw you lemons. There's gonna be days that you just feel like you can't even get out of bed. Today was one of them. You know what? Everybody on the screen laughing and shit, but it's true. It's true though. You know, it's just like it's one of those things where what keeps me going is the passion to create. I know that I feel like a genius, right? And I know that's some real self-centered shit to say. Within my own right, what I do, I feel like I mastered a lot of the things that I do. And within those margins, I feel like I'm a genius in that realm. And I wake up every day for change, man. I want to invent something new. I want to design something new. I want to say something new. I want to direct something new. I want to write something new. I want to do something that's going to inspire older than me, younger than me. You know, that's why I want other my age or younger or older to do the same thing. Keep it going. We all got to be inspired, man. You know, it's just like, I'll use this for example. Like, if Need for Speed gave up, they would have gave up a long time ago because we got Grand Theft Auto. We got Gran Turismo. We got this, that. What the does that mean? I don't have nothing to do with Need for Speed. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to make an analogy connect out of this, but you get what I mean? You still keep going, and we going to make the best out of it. You make the best out of it, not saying, oh, we making the best out of a shitty situation. No. I'm saying you make the best out of what the best is, you know, and that's what I want to do. And that's what gets me up every day. My folks in there could tell you, every day my conversations, when I was 16, where the hoes at? Where the bitches at? Where the girls? Yo, you going shopping? Oh, I ain't got no money. That was it. Now, what's the new designs? Yo, did you see this video? Look, we should do this. Hey, this would be dope on stage. My boys give me, like, that's just where I am now. And that's what wakes me up. I hope I'm not being too boring right now, but it's the truth. I want people to know that, especially about me, I have insecurities, I have obstacles, I have ambitions, and I have failures, just like everybody else, just like all of us. And best part about life is waking up to be able to accomplish it again and do better. And that's it for me, man. And I know it sounds positive and that's the truth though. And I hate to sound so boring and shit, but it's the truth. You feel me? Like, that's it, man. That's what we in it for. And I want to encourage the young motherfuckers and people who even from other cultures that just get into the culture. It's never too late. You know, I just want to encourage people who all share struggle or is sharing a struggle, even trying to accomplish anything, man. I just want to give them that ambition, man. Some words of encouragement. Always strive, always prosper, man.